Nice croissants.
It's that new bakery. Always nice to get the day off to a good start. So, that set of figures I was talking about...
Okay, aren't they?
Well, they're certainly in order. They're just not the work of a professional.
What, just so you're saying Mrs. Tembe isn't a professional?
No.
Well, she was great as a practice manager and a receptionist.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? And she was a great receptionist who stood in as practice manager. And there's no doubt she did her best, but she wasn't recruited to the role. And by professional, I mean she's had no formal financial training. When I arrived here, I found an organisation...
A medical practice?
Medical practice that was functioning but nowhere near fulfilling its potential.
Oh, right, okay. Well, so what's its potential?
Well, I think I've begun to demonstrate that since I came in. Patient numbers are up, practice income's up, and that's down to efficiencies and initiatives that I've introduced.
We can't dispute that.
So just imagine if I had even more input.
What do you mean by more input?
I mean, what if I became a partner?
I just need to see if you have any injuries. It's very important that I know you're not hurt.
मुझे हाथ ना लगाएं.
Okay. Do you recognize any of these languages? What do you think medically?
Could be shock.
Mental health issues?
Well, it's possible, but until we know what he's saying, we're just guessing.
Yeah, I think I'll call the interpretation service.
And ask for which language?
Well, good point. What about Asima?
Well, if anyone's going to know what he's saying, she will.
Not that he's saying much.
I'm not looking for partnership.
Well, you just said you...
Yeah, I was thinking long term. At first, I'd like to be considered for full voting rights.
That's still quite a big ask.
Yeah, you've not been here that long.
But you both agreed that I'd already made a significant impact. I think granting me full voting rights is a forward-looking decision.
We get your point about forward-looking, but maybe it's a bit more forward than we're looking right now.
What about Zara?
Well, certainly run it past her, but I think that she'll be of the same mind.
Okay. I understand your position.
Right. Great.
Just thought I'd float it, finger in the wind sort of thing. So should we crack on with the day?
थोड़ा नाम क्या है? आप उर्दू समझते हैं? आप हमें बता सकते हैं कि आपका नाम क्या है?
Kadir.
His name is Kadir, and I'll be speaking to him in Urdu.
Great. Okay, Kadir. Can you tell me what happened?
Can I examine him first?
No, that's right. The doctor needs to see he's not hurt.
हाँ, तो डॉक्टर ये देखना चाहती हैं कि आपको कोई चोट तो नहीं लगी?
मैं नहीं चाहता कि कोई औरत मुझको देखे. ये शर्म की बात है.
He says he's not very comfortable being examined by a woman.
I'm a doctor, for heaven's sake. I need to see that he's not injured.
डॉक्टर रीड ये पुलिस सर्जन है और हमें ये जानना ज़रूरी है कि आप ठीक हैं.
Kadir, have you fallen or did you have a blow to the head at all?
आप कहीं गिरे हैं? ये आपके सर को ज़रब तो नहीं लगी?
Good. Okay, can you remove your shirt, please, so I can examine you properly?
डॉक्टर चाहती हैं कि आप अपनी कमीज़ उतारें.
Okay, I'm going to warn you now. It's the most boring report ever.
So, are we splitting Heston?
I beg your pardon?
His appointments. He's called in sick.
It's unlike him, isn't it?
I know. I hope he's okay. So, will you take half?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, Heston's patients are basically a plethora of lavender-perfumed ladies, aren't they? They're going to be so disappointed they don't get to spend time with the unironic bow ties.
Are you jealous of Heston's patients?
So jealous. I tell you what, I'll tell them that he's run off to join the circus and you...
He's joined a nudist biker gang.
Biker gang. Oh, I got an email from Valerie. You want to see a video of some dancing cats?
If they're in tutus, yes. What?
Malpractice. Valerie is accusing me of malpractice.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You know, I knew she was going to do something, and she has. Litigation.
No physical wounds or abrasions?
Thank you.
But where's the blood come from?
Yes, there is a line of questioning on that, which we will pursue in due course. Can Kadir go with this officer, please?
आपको इस अफसर के साथ जाना होगा.
No. We need the clothes for testing, forensic tests.
तो हमें मुमकिन है कि आपके कपड़ों को फोरेंसिक मोइनों के लिए भेजना पड़े.
मैंने कोई गलत काम नहीं की.
I haven't done anything wrong.
We haven't said that he has, but we need to find out what's happened.
हम ये नहीं कह रहे कि आपने कुछ किया है, बस ये जानना चाहते हैं कि क्या हुआ है.
Here. These will protect your modesty.
ये पहन लें.
मैं यहाँ कितनी देर तक रहूँगा?
Kadir wants to know how long he will be here for.
Well, that all depends on what he has to say. Interview room 1, please. Can we strike a bargain today, Dr. Reed? You do your job, and I'll do mine.
I'm just trying to help. He's covered in blood and we don't even know where it's from.
Yes, but you're jumping to conclusions. We haven't even taken any statements yet or uncovered any evidence. OK? Where we go from now is depending on what he says and our professional judgment.
My daughter, she's gone missing.
Kadir, where did the blood come from?
कादिर, खून कहाँ से आया है?
Was it a fight?
कोई लड़ाई थी?
Was it an accident?
हादसा?
An accident where somebody got hurt?
हादसा और कोई जख्मी हुआ था?
Kadir, we need to know whose blood that is and how it came to be on you.
कादिर, हमें ये जानना जरूरी है कि ये किसका खून है और ये आप पर कैसे आया है.
Kadir!
Okay, hang on.
Hey.
Oh, Rima, I wasn't expecting,
Well, Aneve said that you were off sick.
Yes.
So what's wrong?
Oh, I'm just a bit under the weather.
If it's because you've been trying to avoid me.
No. Obviously, I'm disappointed by what happened the other day, but...
Yeah, it's not how I envisage things with us.
No.
But I shouldn't have been so hard on you for being affectionate. Here.
A spa?
Well, and country hotel and spa. Would you like to go?
So you haven't heard from Yasmin for 24 hours?
She always rings or texts. When I hadn't heard from her, I went to her house. There was no one there.
Who else lives in the house?
Her husband,
What's his name?
Kadir.
Okay, I'm gonna need to ask you a few more questions.
Do you know something?
That's okay. Come through, please, sir. Thanks.
So good.
We really need to get going.
I'll be with you in a tick.
Hello? Yes, this is she.
There you go, Jenny. So your appointment is next Wednesday at 10 o'clock with Dr. Haskey.
Karen, I've been trying to see Valerie, but got tied up with a rep. Could you ask her to pop in, please?
Yeah, no problems. Good morning, Mill Health Centre. How can I help?
You have arrested Kadir?
No, he's been questioned as a potential witness.
Witness? To what?
We're not sure yet. Mr. Mayor, do you mind if I ask you where you've been for the past 24 hours?
Are you accusing me of something?
No, I'm asking you where you've been.
I was at home with my wife, Sabsa. We just went out once, shopping.
And you said that you went to Yasmin's house.
It was on the way.
How did you get in if there was nobody there?
I have a key.
Any particular reason why?
I'm a father. Surely that's not unusual.
I never said it was. Come in.
I was told that you might need me.
Really? No, I think I'm okay. Mr. Mayor speaks very good English. This is Asima, one of our interpreters helping us with Kadir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. क्या वो यास्मीन को तलाश कर रहे हैं?
Mr. Mayor is asking that.
Sorry, I was asking if you're looking for Yasmin.
We're all aware of the situation.
Well, I'll just leave you to it.
Oh, actually, do you know, could you stay, please, in case I do need anything explaining? Is that okay, Mr. Mayor?
ठीक है?
हाँ, ठीक है.
Right, thank you. Right, well, I would like to know some more about Yasmin and Kadir.
Hello?
Everything go okay this morning?
With what?
Surgery?
Is surgery the thing where all these people come in to complain at me?
Yes.
Yeah, it was all right.
What do you think of this?
Bunch of ambulance chasing money grubbers.
Valerie printed it off.
Valerie is accusing me of negligence.
In what way?
That I failed to see her cancer symptoms.
Do you think you missed them?
The Hodgkin's lymphoma is really difficult to spot. When she came to see me, she'd just broken up with some boyfriend, so she was really emotional, and she's a bit of a hypochondriac. She blathered on about one thing and the other. I remember really clearly saying to her that she should keep an eye on her glands and that she should go and see her own GP. But
what?
There may have been indications that I missed.
That you said they were hard to spot?
Well, this is retrospective, isn't it? And she's been diagnosed now.
So they're actually only clear in hindsight?
Clearer.
But you still feel responsible?
It wasn't a consultation. No one wanted to talk to her. I was dragooned into it. As far as I was concerned, I was just talking to a friend, a colleague.
And you know that's where you left yourself open?
Where?
Going beyond professional boundaries.
I thought I was just doing her
a favour. Any action would be against you, but your defence would be paid for by our indemnity insurance.
That's supposed to reassure me.
This could destroy the practice if we lose. I'm not talking about costs, I'm talking about publicity, reputation. You can't run a practice without patience. But I might be able to manage the situation.
How?
Well, I'm not making any promises. Let's see if we can't diffuse things.
I would really appreciate that, Anthony.
So, Yasmin and Kadir have been married for 6 months.
Kadir comes from an excellent family in Clifton.
Clifton, Bristol.
Karachi.
I'm from Karachi, Baldia town. They must be a very successful family if they live in Clifton.
Business people, yes.
Are you in business, Mr. Mayor?
I'm a mechanic. Foreman mechanic.
Is their marriage a good one?
A good marriage, yes.
Good for the families or good for them as a couple?
I think they like each other.
You think?
They do.
No rows, no arguments?
No.
Yasmin has been in trouble with the police before, hasn't she?
I don't see what...
I've arrested her myself on several occasions. I think the first time she would have been about 15, possession of cannabis. Is Yasmin involved with something that we should know about?
Look, Yasmin is married now. Those things are behind her.
Good. But I am sensing that there is something in the marriage that's not quite right. recording the interview as we believe he may be a material witness.
ये इंटरव्यू अब रिकॉर्ड की जा रही है क्योंकि हमें लगता है कि आप शायद गवाह हैं।
Do you understand?
आपको समझ आ रही है ना?
Kadir, where is Yasmin?
कादिर, यास्मीन कहाँ है?
Yasmin is missing and I think you know what has happened to her.
यास्मीन लापता है और मेरा ख्याल है कि आपको मालूम है कि उसके साथ क्या हुआ।
Where is she?
वो कहाँ है?
वो मर चुकी है।
She is dead.
Did you kill her?
क्या आपने उसे कत्ल किया है?
I'm going to suspend the interview and then I'm going to arrest him on the suspicion.
वो फ्लैट में है।
She is at the flat.
Whose flat?
किसका फ्लैट?
उसका फ्लैट।
His flat.
जॉन्टी क्लार्कवेल।
Get all units sent to Clarwell's flat, Bremerton Terrace.
Will do, Sarge.
The knife has been sent to be tested forensically. Will we find your fingerprints on it?
छुरी को फोरेंसिक मुआयने के लिए भेजा गया है। क्या इस पर हमें आपकी उंगलियों के निशान मिलेंगे?
Did you kill Yasmin?
आपने यास्मीन का कत्ल किया है।
उसने मेरी बेइज्जती करवाई थी।
She brought shame on me.
She was my little girl. My only child. And now he has taken her away. Oh God.
मेरे वालिद ने सोचा था कि वो अच्छे खानदान से ताल्लुक रखते हैं, साबी हैसियत खानदान।
My father thought that she was from a good family, a respectful family.
लेकिन वो ऐसे नहीं थे और उसके पहले ही किसी से ताल्लुक थी इस आदमी के साथ, ये जॉन्टी।
But she was not like that. She already had a relationship with this man, this Jonty.
वो उसके साथ सारी रात उस फ्लैट में थी।
She was with him at the flat all night.
मेरे पास चाबी थी, मैंने यास्मीन से ली थी और उसकी नकली बनवाई थी।
I had the key. I had taken it from Yasmin and had a copy made. I let myself in. He was there, going through the drawers, shouting, "Where's my money?" Yasmin was lying there, over the sofa, dead. Then he turned and saw me. I knew if he got the knife, he would kill me.
मैंने उससे पहले उठा ली।
I picked it up first.
What happened to Jonty?
तो जॉन्टी को क्या हुआ?
मुझे मालूम नहीं है।
I don't know.
अगली चीज जो मुझे याद है मैं चल रहा था गली में।
The next thing that I remember, I was walking down the street.
Why didn't you say that you hadn't killed Yasmin when I asked you?
तो आपने पहले क्यों नहीं बताया कि आपने यास्मीन का कत्ल नहीं किया?
मुझे मालूम नहीं है, मैं ऑनलाइन फोरम पर गया था।
I don't know. I went on an online forum.
मैंने फोरम से पूछा कि मैं क्या करूं अपनी बीवी के बारे में।
I asked the forum what I should do about my wife.
कई लोगों ने कहा था मैं उसको कत्ल कर दूं।
Some people said that I should kill her.
लेकिन मैं ऐसे नहीं करना चाहता था।
But I didn't want to do that.
What did you want to do? What were your intentions when you went round to the flat?
तो आप क्या करना चाहते थे? आपका क्या इरादा था जब आप फ्लैट में गए थे?
मैं वहां गया था यास्मीन को कहने कर आए।
I went there to ask Yasmin to come home.
I don't think it's unreasonable to expect a doctor to spot cancer symptoms.
Well, they say that Hodgkin lymphoma can be hard to spot.
Well, another doctor spotted it. Hopefully not too late.
You know, my mum had cancer.
Yes, you said.
I'm not saying that you... I'm just saying that I know how vulnerable she was. And I'm concerned for you.
Thank you.
The cases I've seen,
Like what?
well, they can go on for months, years.
Really?
These firms, they make it sound easy, but usually it's far from. And the resources they take up put added strain on GPs and their practices.
I suppose.
Obviously that impacts on patients.
I haven't thought about it like that.
And at the risk of sounding selfish, a case against us would... well, it would throw us into turmoil. I haven't been here that long, and I know Dr. Haskey has his quirks. But he is a good doctor. And he and the rest of them, they're some of the best people I've worked with.
I don't want to go ahead.
You don't?
I don't want to bring a case. Not if it's going to do all that.
I wasn't trying to dissuade you.
No, I know it. But thinking about it, I love the mill. And all my colleagues, friends.
Well, and we reciprocate that. And we will support you.
I know.
I think you made the right decision.
Honey glazed ham. Oh, maybe not. Mustard. Smoked salmon with dill and pickled cucumber. Anchovy toast. Walnut butter cake. And buttered scones with Devon cream.
I didn't bring you here to have cream tea.
I know.
Shall we close the shutters? And maybe we should turn off the light as well. I haven't done this for a long time.
Me too.
John T. Clarkwell has been admitted to St. Phil's. He was found unconscious in an alleyway.
What's his condition now?
Serious but stable. He's made a statement, and in his version, Kadir came in with a knife. There was a frenzied attack.
Didn't you say this Jonty was a known criminal?
Oh, yeah, it's a nasty piece of work. We did warn Yasmin to stay clear of him.
I feel sorry for her father, poor man.
Yeah, I'm sure he partly blames himself.
Yeah, well, it's your only child. I mean, you want the best for them.
Yeah, you want them to be happy. But I will call you.
Thank you for today, by the way.
No worries. See you.
Look, I owe you an apology.
No, you don't. Yesterday was a tough day, I hear.
Suicide.
I still remember my first. I remember all of them.
Anyway, what about Kadir?
Well, as you know, it's now down to the CPS and the courts.
Do you believe him?
I don't know. You get used to people pulling the wool over your eyes.
And do you think he is?
I would buy his version over Clarkwell's.
I never thought there'd be anyone again.
Me too.
Why not?
Oh, you know, people come and go and you think, maybe I'm meant to be on my own.
I'm not here because I'm afraid of being alone.
That's not what I meant.
I'm here because of you. Only because of you.
I'm glad it's you. How did you persuade her?
Valerie can be pretty stubborn.
Highlighted the negative effects a case would have on her, on the practice. It's just about countering her anger with reassurance.
Well, thank you. Difficult circumstances, we appreciate it.
And in the meantime, we've had a chat.
About?
Well, we've decided to grant you full voting rights.
Wow, it's
Still a long way from a partnership.
well, no, but that's fine.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You ain't locking me in here with these sick people.
Look, there is a gunman roaming the campus.
I need to get a tattoo removed.
Why don't you show me the tattoo?
That nutter right there's got SS tattoos on his neck. It's gotta be him.
I'm sorting drinks for everyone. Tea, coffee.
Kathy, he's got chest pains.